peer pressure,
sexuality, abuse, drugs, alcohol, mental health, suicide, insecurities, self-doubt.
Shadows are the part of you that you don't want anyone else to see.
The part of you that makes you question why anyone loves you.
The part of you that if released would ensure that no one would ever love you again.
I guess everyone has shadows.
Parts of themselves that they are very inside of the world.
But I can't help but wonder, there are shadows are within.
According to a State of Life survey, only 63% of teens say they know who they are. Teens say that parents and family and activities and hobbies are the two most important factors in shaping their identity, far outranking other attributes such as sexual orientation, boyfriend-girlfriend, their church, their school, or their friends. 63% of teenagers say that their appearance is an important factor in their identity. 66% of teenagers say that they feel most people do not see them for who they really are.
Everyone has shadows. Does everyone's the darkest mine? I pass through the halls with many faces looking back at me. I wonder if they know their true identity. Do they know who they're supposed to be? I see my image in the mirror, thinking about who I really am. Images of faces pass through my mind. What's going on inside of them? Are they hurting? Are they fine? Are they just saying a line that's meant to disguise what they are really feeling? This world is full of confusion. This world tells us who we're supposed to be. This world tells us that we can follow our desires without any consequences. This world tells us that we can live for ourselves. But is that the whole story? Questions run through our mind. Who are we? Where do we come from? Who are we supposed to be? What's our purpose? Do we even have a purpose? Depending on where you live, where you put your confidence, we can either be joyful or really depressed and without a purpose. Where do you find your joy? Where do you find your hope? What's important to you? Where do you put your confidence in? When I look in the mirror, I see my physical self. People can see who you are on the outside, but they can't see the real me. Many things could be going on inside of these people I see, but what do I see in this girl staring back at me? I see a girl who can make a difference, and a girl who wants to live in a selfish state. I see a girl who struggles just as anyone else. I see a girl who has a mother who's there, but not always. I see a girl whose father is a hard worker, and he would like to spend more time with his only living child, but he's always so exhausted. I see a girl who has an older brother who passed away on his tour to Afghanistan. As a member of the United States Army, I see a girl whose sister died in a car wreck because of a drunk driver. It's things like this that make someone wonder what would happen in this life. We never know when we're going to die. My brother didn't know that there was a bomb strapped to the info he was trying to save. My sister didn't know that when she went to the doctor's office to see her baby's ultrasound, that she might niece and nephew die. This pain, these tears, these cries that they don't hear. I was invited to this party tonight. Part of me wants to go, and part of me just wants to go lay down and cuddle my pillow. They don't see what's inside of me. They don't know what's deep down inside of me. Only God knows my heart. I know that everyone is searching for something that will satisfy them, something that will justify them in their actions. We're searching for purpose and running from the shame that we hold deep inside of us. Some night better than others. Some may lay awake at night with so many things running through their heads, searching for something and someone to come rescue them from those shadows that are attached to them, driving them into the deep depths of despair. I guess that's what I'm doing with mirrors that I pass by. I'm searching to see who this girl really is that's staring back at me.
According to the Center on Addiction, 13% of teens live in a household where a parent or other adult use illicit drugs. Drug-abusing parents were 3 times likelier to abuse their children and 4 times likelier to neglect them than parents who did not. Children of these parents who abuse alcohol and other drugs were at increased risk of accidents, injuries, and academic failure. These children were also more likely to suffer from conduct disorders, depression, or anxiety, conditions that increase the risk children will smoke, drink, and use other drugs.
Hey, Sarah, have you heard?
Have I heard about what? would love to go, but can I?
I have a ticket for you if you want to go. We can talk to some cute guys.
Maybe I should ask my parents first. I don't know if I can go.
Well, then go ask them and call me back. Bye.
Maybe it won't be that bad. Hey, have you seen Mom and Dad?
They're in the attic again. And they said don't mess with it. They're doing the floor work. We both heard laughing and screaming coming from upstairs, but we don't know what's going on.
Okay, just stay here, okay?
What do you want?
I was wondering if I could go.
Just come in already.
Hi, what is all this stuff everywhere?
Stop. Your father and I have worked very hard to make this. Listen, you little brat. What do you want, you ungrateful child? If you don't need anything, then you need to leave.
I was just wondering if I could go out.
What?
Yeah, there's a party tonight.
You're a spoiled, selfish, ungrateful, rude little brat. What do you expect us to do with your little brother and sister?
Well, I was kind of wondering if we could just watch them for just a couple of hours.
There's your answer. Now get out.
You're nothing. You're just a child with no future. And now you have to call your best friend and tell her that you can't go to the party.
Hello? Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry I can't go to the party tonight.
You're going to be the only one not there, Sarah. Can you try again, please?
No, I'm sorry. I can't go. Bye.
Okay, but it won't be the same without you.
Are you okay, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm fine. I
I love you, Sarah.
don't want to do that. I love you, Sarah. I love you too. Would you like to sing to me? I don't think I can do it.
Of course. We're always here for you, Sarah.
Ninety-five percent of teens have felt inferior at some point in their lives. The main reasons students feel inferior are appearance, ability in some activity, intelligence, size, age, race, gender, family economic status, religion, and sexual orientation. 45.5% of teens say they normally have low self-esteem.
Oh wow, someone from my school is having a party. And once again, I wasn't invited.
What do you expect? Just look at yourself.
You're perfect just the way you are.
Don't listen to her. She's delusional. I'm the realistic one here.
That's not true. Are you really going to listen to someone who only brings you down? Listen to me. You don't need to change anything.
You should change. No one likes you. You might as well.
That is so not true. You have so many friends. Those girls at that party are horrible influences. Why would you want to hang out with them anyway?
Duh. They're popular, cool, and perfect. What's there not to like?
Being popular is overrated. They're all the same. Stuck up, prissy, rich, mean girls. Don't you remember Regina George? Remember? She got hit by a bus.
Guys, please stop!
Come here, Brett. Look. I'm not the bad guy here. I'm going to tell you the truth. I mean, you're not completely ugly, but I mean you're not really. Like, look at your hair. It looks pretty ratty. Do you wash it? And don't even get me started on your clothes. You look like a nun on vacation. Show some skin. There's a place called the mall where you can buy regular clothes. And of course, Sean will let me know with that. Oh, and your makeup skills are worse than a 3-year-old's. Justin, and those jumper you see here. Maybe some like them too. So basically everything.
What?
Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm trying to help you. I bet after your big makeover, those girls will be your new best friends. You'll be the most popular girl in school. Boys will love you, girls will worship you. You'll be a high outcast of that friend that you are now. I'm telling you this for your own good. You need to change everything about yourself. Then you'll be accepted.
I think you're right. I do need to change. Brooke, don't listen to her. But she's right. Brooke, your hair is perfect. You're perfect just the way you are. You're such a caring, sweet, and beautiful girl. Nothing is wrong with your hair. It's gorgeous. Your fashion sense is amazing. Just because you're not showing a lot of skin doesn't mean you have horrible fashion sense. You don't need plastic surgery. You are perfect just the way you are. Your nose is perfect. Your lips are perfect. Everything is perfect. Nothing is wrong with you. You don't have to change anything.
Well, thank you. I will take your advice as well, but I still don't really know where I fit in.
That's pretty easy. You don't.
It only matters what you think because you're the one living your life. Don't let other people dictate how you view yourself. Your opinion is the only one that matters. You're perfect just the way you are. Don't change yourself for people who only make you feel horrible. They aren't worth your time and energy.
So you gotta wait.
These are my inner demons. So which one is right?
According to the National Center for Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder, over 80% of rape cases are date rapes. Most victims do not report rape, but 1 in 5 young women may be rape victims. 1 in 3 may be sexual assault victims in their lifetimes. Most rape and sexual assaults occur among young teens and young adults.
I hate math so much. It's so dumb. Why do I even need to take it?
I don't know, maybe because it's mandatory to graduate?
Okay. So what are you doing tonight?
Probably studying for that math final time.
Well, there is a party tonight, and I was wondering if you could, I don't know, possibly go with me. You know, be a designated driver.
But there's math.
Anissa, you can't just hide behind a textbook all of your life. I understand parties can be scary, but with friends, they can change that.
Well, I have a curfew at my time.
That's a lie. We were at Walmart yesterday until 11. I can tell your dad that you're just spending the night at my house to study for that math final.
I don't want to lie to my dad, though.
Anissa, why are you making all of these excuses?
I'm not.
Well, it seems like it. You never want to hang out anymore. Ever since Chad's party, you've been distancing yourself from all of your friends, and it's getting old.
Well, I'm sorry. I really would love to go to the party, but I can't. I'm sorry, Clara.
Fine. I'll just drive myself home if I get drunk.
It's back.
Oh, yes, I am, sweetie.
Can you just leave me alone?
I'm your inner thought. Your trauma, your anxiety. I'm not leaving anytime soon.
Please just leave me alone.
No, I can't.
Just let me go with my friend.
You can't go to the party. Not after what happened last time.
No. I wish I could just forget about all this.
No one's going to love you. Not after what you've done.
It wasn't my fault.
You're asking for it. You always do. You're the one that got drunk that night. You're the one that wore that mini skirt.
Just wanted to look nice.
Well, looks like he thought the same thing.
Okay. I will go. I'm sorry.
That's right. And if you try to say what happened, because no one's going to believe you, it's just going to look bad.
Okay, you're right.
Now get up, idiot. Someone's coming.
Hey, worried about that math final, huh?
Yeah. I need to.
Yeah, me too. I'm totally stuck with big word problems. But hey, you going to that party tonight?
No. I mean, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I was making sure because I wanted to see if you could study tonight.
Oh, well, you know, I have a curfew and I have chores and I have like all kinds of homework.
Good job.
Well, if you ever need someone to study with, just call me.
Thank God you're not soon.
Wait. Where are we going to study?
What are you doing?
Well, I was just thinking my house, you know. My brother is really good at math. I figured he could help.
No, it's a trap in this up. Don't fall for it again.
No! I mean, I can't study in house.
Oh, well, how about the library? Maybe other people will be studying too. We have a big study room.
Anissa, it's a trap! He's going to hurt you again! I think it's a great idea. I'm very interested.
Okay, see you then. I can do this.
According to research conducted for Children's Grief Awareness Day, 78% of 11 to 16-year-olds reported that at least one of their close relatives or friends had died. 1 in 5 children will experience the death of someone close to them by the age of 18. In a poll of 1,000 high school juniors and seniors, 90% indicated that they had experienced the death of a loved one.
What's so great about a random party anyway? I don't even know who's throwing it to begin with. Even what's their name? Mercedes should have been here hours ago.
Hey everyone. I really think you're planning on bringing that to the party. What now?
Hey, that was totally uncalled for. These are special to me. Also, I told you not to call me Abigail.
What's your problem, Abby? Why are you so uptight about some old clothes? Also, why are you so sensitive about being called Abigail? It is your name after all.
Catherine's.
I know.
This is the only memory of her I have left. It's been so long since that day. Catherine shouldn't have gone out that day. That stupid party. And now we're going to some stupid party. People will probably be drinking. It'll be fine though, right? That stupid driver.
Well, Catherine has been gone a long time, and really, she's kind of remembered. Let's just go to the street party and make it over. People die all the time, you know. Catherine was just a girl who likes to go on time. She really should have her family attention. It's her own fault. I get it. You two used to be best friends before I came home. But she obviously doesn't know how to avoid people crossing the streets.
You're wrong. Catherine didn't deserve to die. No one deserves to die. Yet, death is, it seems like that's all I'm surrounded by. Family members, friends, companions, everyone. It seems as though everything in my life is just temporary. Everyone is temporary. This party is temporary. Nothing will change if I don't go, but perhaps nothing will move forward in my life unless I go. But as Mercedes said, who cares? Who cares about Catherine? Who cares about all the people I've lost? I've been asking myself this question for so long, but I still don't have an answer. People really don't care about what others are going through. No one cares about my problems, so they never understand. Catherine, my sister, they don't understand. They could never comprehend how I felt or even how I feel now. I can't just forget all the memories we made together. Catherine was my best friend, yet I could never tell her how I feel. I spent this past year living in silence, but Mercedes was there for me. Even if I never explained why I get sometimes out of the blue or even go silent in the middle of a conversation. But it turns out she doesn't care. If I go to this party tonight, that same incident that happened to Catherine might happen to me, or even to Mercedes. It could happen to anyone.
I don't really know this stupid party. All I was going to do is show them how perfect everyone else's life is and how messed up mine is. And most of all, the reason why I'm here now. So, I guess you'll be the first to know the truth. My sister's boyfriend Ryan was murdered. It was a stabbing right. His murder was really hard on my sister Leanna. She became so depressed that she started cutting. Our mother thought the only solution would be a mental institution. But all Leanna wanted was to find find out who killed her boyfriend, but no one ever told her. It's all my fault. I absolutely despise O'Brien. I used to wish that he would just disappear or die, I guess. I just wanted Leanna to be happy because I didn't think she was. It was all a big mistake. I can't talk to anyone about it because no one will understand. So I just pretend that nothing matters. I think I'm the one who killed him. I wish I did. Ryan was always so happy and cheerful, and I'm the one who let him dead. I just can't do it anymore. I have to tell Deanna. She'll hate me for the rest of my life, no matter what I do. I don't know how I'm going to tell her. No. I've always thought of sleeping with no, but no. I can't. I have to tell her in person. At least I wish I could. But every time I go to her, I'm overwhelmed with anxiety in my face. Suddenly walk over. I'm trapped in a little place. I hate the person I become. The anxiety makes me crazy and mean. I guess I deserve this treatment so badly. But I wish she knew I was guilty. She would understand the terrible person on the inside that I am on the outside. I have to go. I have to tell my sister something. It involves what happened to her boy's bride. I think I'm ready for what he said.
Mercedes, Ryan's murderer was found guilty in trial and sentenced to life in prison. You're making no sense. It's as if you somehow convinced yourself that he did it.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course, you were here with me, remember? You're just upset because you lost someone close to you. Trust me. I understand. I know how that feels, and I'm here for you, Mercedes. Let's just forget this stupid party and talk about this.
A new study of adolescent health around the globe found the United States has the highest mortality rate for people ages 10 to 24 of any high-income country in the world. Parties often hosted in homes are common locations where teens engage in drinking. Teen parties are high-risk setting for youth at the heaviest drinking occurs when teens are with peers in the large groups with their youth their age. Furthermore, involvement in social activities with peers such as parties is associated with youth being more likely to move from normative to high restrictions.
I guess everyone has shadows.
Hold on. Here we go.
Hey, Ashton.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey,
Laura. Hi, little Kate.
I overdressed. What'd you dress?
No, great.
Sure. I just don't want people to talk about me. I feel like they do whenever I walk into a room.
I'm sure you're fine.
I'm the green drinking. I've never been the person who is comfortable with myself. Ever since I came to school, I've been always so conscious about my body. I don't like myself. I look in the mirror and manage to criticize every point. Pick up every flaw. I don't feel like me. I watch and I wonder, where are all these little girls? Flawless skin, perfect hair, small and amazing person. Oh my God, why does she always look so perfect? Cleora.
What are you doing? Do you ever listen? Get over here. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Why are you with him? But the truth is, I love him. I do. But I'm too scared if I don't go with him that he'll leave me. He can sometimes be a little unpredictable. He's never hit me or anything, but anyway. If you want to continue being with me, you have to start doing everything I tell you. Chad, are you okay? You don't seem like yourself. I'm fine, Ashton. Now let's get out of here. I'm just trying to have some fun. You can have more fun with me. Let's go, Chad. Hurry up! Sorry. Why in the world is she still with him?
Hey, baby.
Hey.
You want to get out of here soon?
But we just got here.
We can have so much more fun somewhere else.
Drunk, Jordan?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Never mind. I'm gonna stay here, but you don't have to wait for me.
Okay, fine. Just a little bit longer.
Okay. Why can't I tell him to stop touching me? Why can't I be treated with respect? Why can't I be viewed as a person and not an object? No matter what I wear, do, or say, he just wants to touch me. I know I can tell him to stop, but would that really fix anything or just make every situation even worse?
You know, I'll be over here.
Okay.
Freeze. Hi, I'm Zayden, but everyone calls me Zay. I just don't feel right. Maybe I'm tired. Is it hot in here? I mean, I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know what I'm doing here, but you know. Okay. Let's just tell him. Let's tell him. How you feel? Come out to me. I guess how you feel. Hey, babe. Bye.
Hey, yeah. Now, have you seen any cool chicks here, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Stop. This is painful. You don't have to be like this around us. We get it. We're cool with it.
You're right. I don't have to make a big scene coming out, but I can make a dramatic exit.
Happy New Year!
But is everyone's darkest mine?
According to the Park and Golden Railroad Center, the leading center for teen eating disorders, 53% of 13-year-old American girls are unhappy with their bodies. The number grows to 78% by the time they go over to 17.
I feel like tonight could be a great night if you just let it.
Go home, Eve. I can barely think, my head is spinning. I allowed you to talk me into having this party to begin with, but I got drunk. Just go away, please.
What did you just say to me?
I made you.
Don't you want to be popular?
I guess.
Then just do it. Me and my favorite dog. Have fun. I don't know why I'm so mean to Josiah. I mean, I like her and I care about her. I guess I just want her to be more like me. I'm so used to everybody listening to me and always getting to call the shots, but sometimes I just take it too far. I guess I just have a problem with control. Tonight was one of those nights where I took it too far. Maybe I should just say I'm sorry. No, it's been too much already.
I don't know how I'm going to do this. I can't do this.
Just come on. Let's do it. She's waiting for you. You can't let her down.
I can't do this. I mean, look at me.
Yeah, true. You're not very good looking. And look at those eyes. They're hideous. You're just so disproportionate.
Exactly. So I can't do this. Look at her. I mean, look at
mean. I'm so overwhelmed with the fact that I'm disgusting fat. God, my girlfriend's going to hate me. She's going to see my bare skin and want to throw up at the sight of it. I want to look like Ellen Bishop in my head, like this, like thin, petite, pretty, skinny. I have to be more hard on myself. Otherwise, I'm not going to get like this. Like this. I'm going to be more hard on myself. You may be ugly and gross, but you still have to do it. I mean, look at Eve. She's always getting around with boys. It's what you have to do. You really have to put yourself out there.
God, I'm not comfortable with this. Just leave me alone. You say I'm gross, fine, but I don't want her to think I'm gross too. I love her.
She won't care because all she's worried about is her own pleasure.
Shut up. Shut up.
Hey,
I sent Eve home. I'm feeling really sick. I'm kind of drunk.
what did you do?
I need you to go home, please.
I'll see you tomorrow. I love you.
Why are you letting her go? Oh my God, Eve's going to be so pissed at you.
Let me take the night.
See, I knew she wouldn't be mad. Right? She's my girlfriend. She understands.
Of course she's not mad. Or at least she didn't act like it.
I don't know how I ended up this way. I used to be somebody that I was proud of, and now I don't even know how I look at myself in the mirror. Well, I guess I do because I do it all the time. I pick out every flaw, every detail, every stretch mark. I hang around Eve so I have a sense of identity. So I know how I belong, where I belong. My mom asked me, who have I become? And I didn't know how to respond. I am proud of myself. I'm popular. I'm cool. I fit in.
Yeah, and we'll be this.
Yeah, hopefully.
According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, suicide is the third leading cause of death for 15 to 24-year-olds. Suicide does not just happen. Studies show that at least 90% of teens who kill themselves have some type of mental health problem, such as depression, anxiety, drugs or alcohol abuse, or behavior problems.
Hey, I need to talk to you. I'm coming over.
What's wrong?
I'll tell you whenever I get there. All right?
All right, hurry up. Bro, why did you walk in my house? Don't you knock?
My friend just sent me a message saying she's raped at parties in China. She's going to kill herself. Yeah, here. You see what I'm talking about?
Need to get some help.
Should I call her or something? Because I've been trying. I've been texting her. She's not answering, but I'm worried.
Of course, call her now. Make sure it's a video call too.
Hey, Tyra, can I borrow your phone? She might answer you. Where are you? I'm at my house, but I won't be here for long. What do you mean you won't be here for long? I'm done. After what happened at the party, I feel like it's a sex object. You're not. Don't do this. We're too late. She's already gone.
According to StopBullying.gov, in one large study, about 49% of children in grades 4 through 12 reported being bullied by other students at school, at least during the past month, whereas 30.8% reported bullying others during that time. shows that LGBTQ youth are at a heightened risk for being the target of bullying. 15% of high school students grades 9 through 12 were electronically bullied in the past year. However, 55.2% of LGBTQ students experienced cyberbullying. When bystanders intervene, bullying stops within 10 seconds, 57% of the time.
It has been a wild few days, let me tell you. First of all, I went to this party with my boyfriend Zayden. It was actually pretty fun for the most part. Everyone was drinking, but no one seemed to have a good time. I guess everyone had something on their mind that took them away from the party itself. Zayden was finally able to come out to his friends, and I'm so proud of him. Coming out is difficult for everyone, and trying to hide something not big from your life can be a lot to handle. I told Zayden before he went that my dad and my best friend Kiara weren't exactly accepting at first, but they eventually came around. I'm kind of a shy kid, you know. I don't drink and I don't like to have sex. But I wish I had more friends to talk to. Anyways, my dream is to study filmmaking at USC. I love fine arts, and I've never been able to put myself out there as an actor. I've done a few films at school, and they've been okay, I guess. I helped edit on the last film, and it was amazing because I was making something wonderful without having to get super uncomfortable. I'm worried about expressing this way to people beyond my boyfriend. It's hard to find a field to break. It's a hard field to break into. And my dad wanted me to be a teacher or a doctor, something practical and not so gay, he says. I applied to USC without him knowing, and I'm anxiously awaiting the acceptance letter. I've been saving up for a really high quality and expensive camera, and I was able to buy it. I want to start a project about perspective, take some shots of everyday life, and then get the actors or even real life people to go in detail on struggles they are dealing with. It sounds totally far-fetched, but I promise it'll be absolutely amazing. I'm going to pitch the idea to our GSA and see what they say. Our GSA isn't good to school because people are pretty mean, but I think they'll accept me anyway. After 3.5 years of high school, I feel like I can finally be myself. I mean, sure, I have secrets that I cry over, but at the end of the day, I'm happy with the person I listen to the world as. I wish this was true for everyone. Anyway, I want to feature Total Mean Girls and Eve or Zaya in my project. Hopefully they'll talk to me.
Oh, when you got this from school, probably just jumped.
Thanks, I'll take it. Dear Owen Parker, congratulations, you've been accepted to the University of Southern California. Okay, I don't care about the rest, oh my god. Sorry, I have to go. I need to call Zayden. I need to tell my dad. Oh my god, I have to tell everyone.
Shadows,
Hope.
confidence, optimism,
Ambition.
expectation, wishes, promises,
Goals.
self-esteem. Shadows are the part of you that you do not want to know. The part of you that makes you question why anyone else here.
But there is more to me than just my shadow.
I am strong. I am